Hello everyone and welcome back to the Decentralized Bull channel. Today we have a very special guest here, Crypto Niki.
Yes, thank you for being today on your YouTube video. I'm Crypto Niki. I'm also in crypto. See my Instagram channel and check out what I'm doing, and I'm happy to be here today with you.
Yeah, Crypto Niki is doing very great work, teaching people how to get into cryptocurrency and how explaining it very easily for them to understand, and how they can buy cryptocurrency and start investing in the markets, which is very good and even better at this time. So we have quite some big drops today, 5% on Bitcoin, 10% on Ethereum. Other altcoins are also around 10% down, which is not so nice, but everywhere where you can see red numbers, there's an opportunity. So I'm slowly starting to buy. I bought yesterday some Ethereum at 1,400. I bought BNB around 2,270 yesterday. So I think it's a nice opportunity to ladder in. Again, the time to be selling was around 67k. Now it's time to start accumulating slowly, because we have these macroeconomic situations which cannot be predicted very easily for the next couple months. But I think if you have a long-term perspective, you cannot do anything wrong if you start accumulating right now and start taking your profits in around 3 to 5 years. What do you think, Crypto Niki?
Yeah, I think it's a super complicated market situation right now. Nobody can really tell when it's going up or it's going even deeper or lower. In my opinion, it will go super low again. Let's say it will hit 23k again, and then it go super low again. So in my opinion, I don't buy now. I will wait for 3 weeks and let's figure out how the price will be, right? But it's a super complicated market situation. Even nobody knows how the economy, whatever will happen. So you get burned if you're doing some big steps right now. I mean, to buy, if it's going down, like to buy every time a little bit, it's the best strategy ever. But don't burn your fingers right now in this super crazy market situation, in my opinion.
Yes, exactly, I agree. So usually, most of the investors I know, they did pretty well with the dollar cost averaging method. So just buy every week or every month a little bit, try to catch the dips, and you'll do pretty fine if you have a long-term perspective. But if you're trading right now, even I am a professional trader and I was stepping down from trading because I was also focusing on some other projects, but it's not the right time to trade right now, because you can see a lot of manipulations. It wicks up, it wicks down, and also don't use too much leverage, and only trade if you're a professional leverage, because that's how you can lose your money. You give all your money to the exchanges like this. So please be very careful. Keep your crypto only in a hardware wallet like this here, and you cannot do anything wrong. Don't trade, and if you trade, only with 1% of your capital. And now I think let's go and let's see where could Bitcoin go for the next weeks. So one possibility is we can retest the 17,000 again, which could be likely, but we can also go up from here. So we see it's a very big consolidation. Like in the last 3 months, Bitcoin was just moving from 23,000 to 19,000. So I don't know, I think, Niki, you cannot see the screen, right?
No, I can't see it, but
yes.
It's
a straight line from 17th of June until now. It's just the same area. It's moving around 22,000 to 19,000. So
yeah.
Looks like a nice accumulation phase actually. And I would think, like, basically if we didn't have all that macroeconomics news with China and the real estate market and the interest rates hike and everything, I would say like 90% we have a bottom, or we are definitely very near the bottom. And even though, let's say, Bitcoin dips down to 10,000, like it's already 60-70% down at the moment. So it's much better, if it goes down and then it starts rolling up again. Because if you saw on Ethereum also dropped down to like 890 or something like that 2 months ago, and pumped again around 110% in 6 weeks or something like that. and now it's currently also going down. So there's still a lot of opportunity to make, even though it's not the same percentages as last year, but there's still a lot of opportunity in this market. And I'm pretty sure if you buy slowly, just a little bit from your favorite coins, you cannot do much wrong. And always don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Like, that's rule number one in crypto.
Oh yeah.
I'm a real degenerate. I'm like 95.9% in crypto, but I live and breathe crypto. That's my situation. What about you, Crypto Niki? How much do you have in crypto right now? How much do you have in fiat?
Fiat actually not that much, because you can see even the euro or whatever it's dropping as well.
Yes, it's insane.
So I have the most of the things I have is for sure in crypto, but for long term. So I don't care if it's going down for now, because I'm holding in also my ledger. Yeah, but now I'm not trading, so I just have it in my stable coin, and that's it actually. But I don't have everything in crypto.
Okay.
Not everything.
Yeah, what do you think about the Tether FUD? Which stable coins are you using? Are you using Tether, or are you using some other stable coin for some reason?
I'm using actually USDT.
Tether, yeah, because a lot of people, they don't know how is it if the funds are back and everything, and some FUD and this and that.
Everybody, yeah. And a lot of people, or even in Twitter, you can see, oh no, it's bad and whatever. But I started with USDT, and I'm still in USDT because they never fucked up.
Oh yeah, guys, so this is like even times, I remember when I started, there was no such stable coin. Like, when I started, you could only sell Bitcoin against Euro and vice versa. And here, where I'm living right now, I have to pay tax if I exchange this into fiat. So this was not an option for me. But if you have these stable coins, it's a good and a bad thing, because you're giving away the security. But I like much more, in my opinion, like Binance USD, because Binance is the biggest crypto company. They have not enough funds to pay everyone out in case something happens. So that's why. But from Tether, I also thought they are very good backed. I heard they have a lot of real estate for backing, a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of normal dollars. So I think it's a good one. But we saw it 2-3 months ago, it went also down to 96 cents or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, I believe in it. But it's crypto. So, and also crypto thing happened. So
yeah, sure.
Basically,
what I recommend is to split your risk between more stable coins. So just use BUSD, some USDC and USDT, because you definitely don't want the same thing to happen what happened to USD. I also had some USD, and it was not much, but still annoying that it happened with it, So always never put your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, we learned from the Luna thing. Yeah, we learned that split your money and a lot of stable coins, not the one.
Okay, now let's go to some news that probably impacted the market, and that's why the prices are going down right now. So we can see Jerome Powell mentioned in a recent interview that the interest rates will go up more probably, and that he wants to reach inflation numbers of 2%, which is very optimistic from him, I would say, because right now we are sitting at around 8.5%, and it's probably just gonna go up. We see all the groceries are getting more expensive, rents are getting more expensive, electricity and all the other bills also, which is not so nice for the normal person who works a 9-to-5 job. But let's see, in my opinion, they will start printing money again. I think that they don't have any other option than printing more money. I mean, it's called like how do you call it? Like a spiral, Once you're in it, you cannot go out of it.
Circle, yeah, like a circle. It ever happen again and again and again.
So now they are trying, but it's just some trials right now. They are trying to do that, but they don't know what to do also. And I'm pretty sure they know what's happening. They knew 2 years ago when they started printing money that this is probably gonna come, and that's it. They're just dumping basically the shit fiat on the poor middle class and low class.
No, something like that, they will print money for sure.
Yes, definitely, because they cannot let the dollar die. And even though the dollar is holding pretty strong, like if you look against euro right now, the dollar is still holding strong, and that's because most of the debt is took out in dollar. So that's why the dollar is holding up so strong, because most of the big banks, they also borrow money from the central bank from America or stuff like this, and that's why most of the loans are in dollar, and that's why dollar is holding more stable than euro. But it's super bad, because like, let's say example, you are like from Turkey, and you took a loan in lira, but the loan was backed in USD. So right now lira is, I don't know, 60-70% down, but the dollar is still going up, so you have to pay 70% more on your loan than you had to pay in your own currency, which is also very dangerous. So watch out, don't try not to use loans if you don't know how. I mean, it's also some like leverage. Taking a loan out, it's the same as a leverage. You can use it and buy real estate. You can use it as an amplifier to make more money, but you can also lose all your money and stay indebted after that. So always be careful with that. What else do we have here? Do you have some coins that you want to check out, Crypto Niki maybe, or some interesting projects you want to look at?
We can start like to tell what our favorite coins are right now or in general. Let's tell me 3 favorite coins of you. In your opinion, are the best coins ever?
In my opinion, I like BNB a lot. I like Monero in case of privacy, from the privacy coins, and I like Ethereum right now also a lot. So I'm very looking forward to what's gonna happen after the merge, and see how everything will work out without the gas fees, with much less supply coming in every day. So it's going to be very interesting. And I also think it's going to be very interesting what's going to happen to all the layer 2s after that. I think that's a much bigger question. You have AVAX, you have Matic, you have Phantom, and a lot of other layer 2s. So I think this is going to be very interesting what's going to happen to these layer 2s after that, and it's also very risky to invest, because like the Ethereum Merge will probably solve all the problems that these layer 2s are trying to solve. So let's see. But I'm a very big believer in Ethereum. I think it's probably going to overtake also Bitcoin. It's currently around half in market cap as Bitcoin, and I think if Bitcoin still keeps going down so much, because if you remember when Bitcoin was at 70k, Ethereum dropped to 800, but now it's holding much better. Now we are at 20k, and Ethereum is at 1500 right now. So looks like a lot of people are buying Ethereum because of the merge. So what are your 3 favorite, and especially also my own project, Magicraft, also one of my favorite coins from all the gaming industry. I think we are the only ones who are really delivering good work and good development. So besides that, I know I have like 200 also crypto startups, but yeah, let's move over to something else. What are your favorite coins?
So my all-time favorite will be Hex. For sure. I'm Hex again. I love Hex. I'm also been in the sacrifice phase on Pulse Chain, and I'm still waiting till it comes up. Even Richard Hart told on his Twitter and on his interviews, Bitcoin will drop to 11K. So it's Pulse Chain isn't out now. I'm still waiting, and I hope it also will dropping. But yeah, Hex is a thing I really love, and if it's going down, I will definitely by huge amount of hex for sure.
I think
Then my second, sorry.
No, keep going, keep going.
Okay, my second coin is also Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum, there's something behind it. I mean, Bitcoin was the first coin. Okay, we got it. But Ethereum, there's so much behind Ethereum that I also think that Ethereum will be outperform Bitcoin in one time. We don't know when or even if, but still, I will also buy a lot of Ethereum if it's gonna drop again, and it's my all-time favorite. And the last one is Phantom. Also, like really Phantom. I like the project behind it, and I'm still believe in Phantom, even if a lot of people say, okay, no, Phantom is blah blah blah, whatever. I'm still believing in it. I can burn myself with it, I know, but I still like Phantom.
Yeah, I think also Phantom is definitely, and Hex also, I think both are 90% down from all-time high. I think Hex was around 50 cents and it's now around 4 cents. Phantom was $3.50 and it's now 30 cents or 27 cents. So both are pretty good buys right now. And to Ethereum, I think Ethereum has also the biggest developers pool, which in crypto it's like the more developers you have, the more power, the more building power you have. And this is like the most important. Bitcoin, it's the biggest and the first one, but people are already trying to look because you cannot build smart contracts on it. It's not fast, it's not scalable. You can only use it as a store of value. But Ethereum has infinite possibilities. You know, you can create everything on Ethereum, put it on a smart contract, and the more developers you have, I think also shows a lot of the value of the project.
That's true.
Okay, what else? Do you have something else you want to tell to the crypto people?
Yeah, because of the market situation right now, I recommend or I want to force you to get the coins on a hard wallet, because if the market's dropping, okay, the platform you're in, like saying Binance or FTX or whatever, can say, okay, we don't withdraw right now. It's over. Not your keys, not your coins. It's easy. On the platform, you don't have your keys. You just have your name and the email, whatever, on your name, right? But you don't have the key. So I really recommend you, right now in the market situation, put your keys on a ledger, on a hard wallet, because it can happen that even Binance say, okay, now it's over. We don't have anything to withdraw, so be careful out there and get your coins on ledger.
Yes, 100%. I think you saw it in the previous months with Celsius, with BlockFi, and numerous other crypto banks, or how you want to call them. You know, stopping withdrawals, holding withdrawals, and stuff like this, which is not so nice. So just use your coins on a ledger. You can put them also in staking contracts with a ledger. That's not a big problem. But also be very picky which one you choose. Choose only big ones and official ones. Check out how big the pools are. Don't use the small pools created by some anonymous devs or I don't know what. So be careful with that and don't get burned. But right now I think this is a very good time for opportunity. Like if you start accumulating right now, you cannot do much wrong. Let's say you start buying right now Bitcoin at 20,000 and it goes to 12,000. That's like 30-40% drop. That's nothing in crypto. And you know, just because you're afraid of this 30% loss, you could miss out on a 300% gain to back to the all-time high, even more, 350% if it goes back to the all-time high. So you have to, it's a risk ratio. So you have 30% here in the risk, and you have the reward 350%. So I think the risk to reward ratio is pretty nice right now on Bitcoin. Yeah. So that's why I'm starting to accumulate. I'm not FOMOing in. So definitely I'm completely against FOMO. Just try to control your emotions. This is like the most important part in investment. Control your emotions and just wait, analyze, buy a bit, buy a little bit more. Maybe even you can use some contracts, you know, so some DCA bots or contracts. So you can buy every week just a little bit, and I think you cannot do anything wrong with that. Like even with stocks, if you keep buying every day, you just get the average and your price gets much better in case it goes down, and that's it. You can just make money in the long term. But that's the biggest part. It's never going to happen that you start today and are rich yesterday. This is never going to happen.
Yeah, I agree on that.
So I think this was it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me, follow Crypto Niki on Instagram. I'll take her channels also. She also has a pretty nice Telegram group. Will also be linked down below. And check out also the Bybit link. If you are a trader, only a professional trader, check out the Bybit link, $4,500 bonus. And that's it for now. Don't forget to take profits. Bye bye.